the mindfulness in nutrition. There are four of them. It is what we eat. It is how much we eat, then how we eat, and when we eat. It is important what we eat, but how we eat is even more important, because even the bad food can become good food if it is taken mindfully in a good mindset when we consider how we do it, not just doing it by our animal instincts. We list a lot of points here on what we eat. Some stipulations here are very fundamental and basic, but good for everybody to follow. If we do only that, we'd already be on the path to a more balanced state of body and mind. And just by only that, we can achieve great results. So excluding the GMO and processed foods, very important. Choosing organic or better quality foods generally. Now, regen farming is the next trend already out there, so look into that. Go to your local farmers markets, connect with farmers who are growers and can guarantee you the purest of all ingredients. Exclude refined foods just as well as the processed and preserved foods, and they are refined carbs and refined fats. Those are the main refined products that we need to avoid as much as possible. Exclude dairy products and animal products as much as possible as well. They are very polluting, even though there are new trends on animal products like carnivore diet. We will have another class on that, showing that it's fraught with dangers and perils. So not mixing carbs and proteins is a very big deal as well for proper digestion. So do not mix fruit with any other foods. Eat fruits in the first part of the day, and after you had something else, especially fats or proteins, try to avoid having fruit in the same day. Not overcooking your food is very helpful. All right, how much we eat. We need to be able to control our appetite. This is the type of habit we need to try to develop, and not to be food greedy and eat only to 75% of our fullness. This can be very balancing to our digestive tract and to the mind. How we eat, we need to be in the relaxed state of the body and the mind. We need to activate the parasympathetic response, which is rest and digest. And this is why rest and digest are together, because we digest better when we are in a relaxed state. Because then the tissues are open, the assimilation pathways are open, elimination pathways are open, they're not constricted and stressed. Everything is open, and the exchange flows easier. And we're allowing the body to do it more so than the mind. When we are in sympathetic mode, which is flight and fight, when we're stressed, active and hectic, and eating in that state of the mind actually puts some control over the tissues. It constricts the pathways and produces bad effect. It is fraught with higher toxin formation and poor nutrient assimilation. Express gratitude, say a grace. That puts you in a state of relaxation as well, and has like different other good benefits, like charging your food with good vibrations of gratitude that resonates within the universe. It charges it with chi and prana, very subtle expressions of energies in food and in our actions. So enjoying the sight and the smell of your food, having a little foreplay with food always helps. It attunes your senses and opens up the assimilation pathways. Sitting down and not rushing is a part of relaxation and mindful eating. And the big one is eating slowly while chewing your food thoroughly, not rushing into taking the next spoonful, but chewing the one that you put in your mouth all the way down to maybe liquid consistency for a certain amount of time or a certain amount of chewing motions. There was one very famous physician in the last century. He didn't even talk about changing your nutrition. He was only preaching the extensive chewing. And by just doing that, he was able to get rid of many conditions of his own and heal a lot of people with only just one technique. Avoiding any distractions, full focus on eating while experiencing tastes and flavors of the food helps your mind digest and your body digest the food, assimilate, and get better benefits. Using digestive breathing after food, it is called samana breath. Samana is one expression of vata dosha, which is responsible for assimilation in the small intestine. It resides around the belly button, and it is the assimilating force of nutrients within our digestive tract. So another point of mindfulness is when we eat. So we want to eat more during winter time, and the quality of the food can be more nurturing and nourishing, heavier foods, more spicy foods, and sweeter tastes, sweet, sour. And we want to eat less during summer. And during summer, we want to introduce bitter taste and astringent taste that are cooling and reducing. We also do not want to eat late at night. Of course, for any dosha, it's not a good thing. So we want to stop our food consumption at around 6, latest 7 o'clock p.m., and then not have any snacks or anything after that, no matter how much you want it. So we need to start retraining our body and retraining our mind to the good habits. Also, hunger is a good indicator for your readiness for food consumption. This is when we really need to read the sign of being truly hungry, not by the mind, because mind can also evince the emotional hunger, emotional eating, discerning with our reasoning mind whether this is the true hunger that I'm experiencing or some emotional hunger that is based on the vitiated energies, mental energies.